So they get their heads down and go. Number 8, Chianari hits the button. Number 7, Laverty tries to get inside. Number 6, Michael Rutter, but can't. And also Chris Walker made a lightning fast start on the MSS Colchester Kawasaki. No chance for Brooks. And right behind Brooks, of course, look at the twins there, Lowry and Linfoot, on the Rob Mac Racing Motorpoint Yamahas. They too have closed right up. There's number 40, Martin Jessup, down in 11th place, ahead of Alistair Seeley and Peter Hickman.
And this is Laverty up the inside of Rutter, clean as you like. Somebody else has gone straight on, somebody else has gone straight on. That's John Laverty,
so
I think.
As Michael makes a neat move through into second, his brother John makes a mess of it and slips back. How well is Michael Laverty, the former British Supersport champion, riding?
Yeah, but
I'll tell you, build up in confidence from Alton Park.
And that's the thing, Jack. This job, you can talk about physical fitness, all that, and you need to be fairly fit. It's a warm day, physical track, but this job is mostly in the head, and confidence is a massive part of it.
Talking about confidence, look at Tommy Bridewell, 46, pressing number 6, Michael Rutter. In fact, they're really queued up together as they come up the mountain once again. There is Bridewell on the back wheel of the ridersmotorcycles.com Ducati. And just behind him, Walker having a good ride on a motorcycle he's not yet that comfortable on. And Stalker saying that, like, he's ridden Kawasaki's and won on them in World Superbikes, of course, and he says that they've always had a very narrow window of set-up opportunity. The problem with a Kawasaki is you can get it somewhere near, but you
can also get it very badly wrong.
Yes, so you're best off getting it somewhere near and being happy with that, which is what he does. Keogh, Laverty, Rutter after 8 laps, Bridewell 4th, Walker 5th, 6th Laverty, 7th Josh Brooks, 8th Ian Lowry, 9th Dan Linfoot, ahead of Adam Jenkinson having a good ride on the second build-based Kawasaki, Martin Jessup on the second Ducati, Alistair Seeley on the second relentless Suzuki.
Yeah, look at that, that's the top straight, or the back straight as they call it, and it's not a straight anymore.
Here comes
John Laverty.
Move by John Laverty on Chris Walker. Walker tries to dip back underneath.
Hasn't managed it.
No. So Laverty regains that 5th place from Walker on bike number 10, and Josh Brooks at the moment not able to put pressure on these guys. He's in 7th place. Laverty here makes a move on Walker, that's clean. Considering John Laverty almost put himself off the track last time through there, that was tidily done.
It was all right, yeah.
Chianari, is he breaking away? Chianari, Laverty will check the lap times at the end of this lap. Michael Laverty on Philip Neal's relentless Taz Suzuki in 2nd place. The HM Plant Honda of number 8, Chianari in the lead. Keogh had an advantage of 0.643 of a second at the end of the previous lap.
And this is what we said about Josh Brooks. It's difficult to pass, and it's difficult to pass when you come up behind somebody who you're lapping 2 seconds lap quicker. You know you're lapping somebody.
Yes.
But when the people you're going to try and get past are actually going almost the same speed, it's very difficult to pass down here.
And you know they were the same. Chianari, Laverty, 128.53, 128.27, almost identical lap times. Look at Brooks working that Honda hard.
Yeah, what you tend to get is you get frustrated, stuck behind somebody. You know you can go a little bit quicker if you could get past. You can't get past. You try and set something up, it doesn't work, and you tend to get more and more frustrated as the laps go by.
He's got alongside Walker on the plunge down to the Park Straight, but I think Walker's late on the brakes, notoriously late on the brakes. And look, he held on to it.
That's the thing, yeah. You find yourself tending to take bigger and bigger risks just to get past, you know.
Brooks is at the moment really laying down the rubber as he tries to close the gap again downhill, and this is a really steep descent. Anchors absolutely solidly on down to Mansfield.
Yeah, be a good man to get past Chris Walker down into Mansfield, and he's trying every way now. Is Josh Brooks.
So as they dive through the chicane now, his monster attempt, has he got the room to get this wide swoop he takes? He's got to get himself up to the left then, and then he cuts back, but Walker's got him up the ramp over the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, but what a move!
No, it's not there. I'm going to say, Jack, that would be. There's no way that's going to happen. You know, the rider in front would have to be so much slower than Chris Walker is. All this section, you're just almost forced to sit behind. Sometimes I've tried, and I've seen other people try up the inside into the hairpin, but it is a little bit of a sort of heart in your mouth, and you're lucky if you get away with it.
Tell you what, Walker is really on more like the kind of body language we expect for him, really enjoying these guys. And this ride. Chris Walker then. These two, of course, both keen motocrossers. Walker's already entered for the Western Beach race a week after this British Superbike Championship finishes.
If Josh Brooks doesn't get past Chris Walker, then he's going to have company from Dan Linfoot as closing up.
So Linfoot in 8th place, having got the better of teammate Ian Lowry on the Motorpoint Yamaha, is closing the gap.
And Chris Walker is good on the brakes, and they're difficult to get past when they're good on the brakes.
Lowry getting pressed by Martin Jessup on the second Ducati, and then Jenkinson is 11th, 12th for Seeley, 13th for the local boy Peter Hickman. At the front, Chianari, he set a fastest lap, 28.28. So Keogh, fastest lap, 28.28, means that he is very likely to start from pole position in race 2.
And he's very likely, looking at this, Jack, to be standing on the top step of the podium for the first time ever. And that's a long time in his experience of British Championship. It's the first time he will have ever won a race round here.
There is Ian Lowry, number 9. Martin Jessup, number 40, has got past the Motorpoint Yamaha. And another former top-class schoolboy motocrosser, there he is, and another of the recent dads. There are so many babies and little kids around the paddock now. This, of course, the newest dad of them all, Yuichi Chianari. He has the lead. He's celebrating in style. He's got a lead now of 1.05 seconds at the end of that lap. Chianari, fastest lap, 28.28. Tell you what, the lap record at 26.654 stands for Leon Haslam's Ducati from 2007. That's an impressive time.
Yeah, a lot of that depends on track temperature, Jack. It's really warm, not a lot of grip when it's like that.
Chianari, Laverty, Rutter, Bridewell 4th ahead of Laverty, Walker, Brooks, Linfoot.
There's Brooks up
Jessup.
the inside of, sorry Jack, Brooks up the inside of Chris Walker there.
So Brooks through to 6th place. So a tidy move by Josh Brooks. He's finally managed to make it now straight away. He presses up onto the back of John Laverty, number 10. Brooks now, he's had that 10-day break. He said it's wonderful to get away from your racing and just enjoy doing other stuff. He stayed at his parents' place. It was Mother's Day over in Australia, which he said he dismissed as just a coincidence. Went out jet skiing and motocrossing, and then out trail riding on a... Oh, and look at that move!
I'll tell you what, the fact that he's good up the mountain, it means he possibly could get away with the pass into Hall Bench, but you know what's happening there, Jack? He's kind of getting balked at the bottom of the mountain where he needs to be really quick to get his normal line up the mountain.
So John Laverty, number 10, Bill Base Kawasaki, right behind him, the HM Plant Honda of number 4, Josh Brooks, the black and orange bike. Oh, what a move! Oh, and Laverty says, thank you very much, I'll have that back into copies.
Yeah, that was the HM Plant Honda. He's so quick compared to the Bill Base Kawasaki.
That was a great riposte.
It was actually an immediate one as well.
So Laverty now, what he's got to do is sort out his braking down the back straight, down the park straight into the tight right-hander again. The Honda's past him.
Yep, Brooks is through again. Same place as he overtook Chris Walker.
And that'll work. That will do, and that's put him through into 5th place. So Chianari, Laverty, Rutter and Bridewell ahead of number 4, Josh Brooks, the flying 27-year-old Australian.
Is he 27 already?
He just turned 27 on about April the 28th, my boy, yes. From Bringelly in New South Wales, almost in the suburbs of Sydney. And that's the... John Laverty almost running wide. Chris Walker now looks keen to follow Brooks through. Walker, of course, an infamously late breaker. Behind him, Dan Linfoot, number 99, Martin Jessup, number 40, dropping Ian Linfoot, the newcomer to Rob McElnay's Motorpoint Yamaha team. Ooh, just wings through Old Hall, the Hall bends there. Superb.
Yeah,
Brooks.
It's a lovely section when you get it right, Jack. If you turn in right and you force a bike from one side to the other, it just kind of follows. Boom, boom, boom.
Are we to presume in this beautiful warm weather here that there's plenty of grip on those white lines? These lads don't mind throwing the bikes onto them, James.
A lot of that depends what kind of medium they're using, the paint of the white lines. You know, sometimes the white lines are really shiny, really slippery. In this case, there must be a fair bit of grip because they're using all of them.